What's going on, everybody? This is Darren from Affordable Shoe Review. Here to review some shoes for your friends and you. It has been a long time. But I had to dust off the microphone really quick to give you a review on this pair of sneakers that I am so excited about. Hopefully I'll put out more reviews in the future. I haven't been buying as many shoes because, having kids and all that stuff, money's dedicated elsewhere. But that's okay. And hopefully I'll be able to put out more reviews in the future soon. But I did want to review this pair in particular because I'm super excited about it. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, if you are new here, please go like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate you very much for stopping by and checking out my video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for continuing to rock with my content. And now let's get into this pair of shoes. Now, you guys can see here, we have a plain New Balance box. The paper inside is also plain. I was actually a little disappointed because I thought this pair was going to have something special for the box, but it does not, and that's okay. But I can't wait to get into the shoes, so let's ditch the box and get into the sneakers. All right, guys, and here we have it. Oh, my goodness. This is the Concepts and New Balance 1906U in the Hours and Days colorway, and this sneaker is just absolutely gorgeous. This is easily in my top 3 sneakers so far of 2024, if not my favorite sneaker of 2024. I just absolutely love all the different colorations on this 1906U model that Concepts decided to throw on here. This sneaker in particular, this has some really cool inspirations behind it. First, in 2012, there was a pair of New Balance 999s called the Seals that Concepts did a collaboration with. And with that Seal pair, it was paying homage to the Navy SEALs and their dedication and hard work in defending our country. And they used a whole bunch of different colors to commemorate the Navy SEALs. And so this colorway actually took inspiration from that Seal colorway back in 2012 and took some of those colors and put them onto the sneaker. But not only that, this actually is paying homage to the older and newer runners in the world, specifically Robert the Raven Kraft, who started running in 1975 and has run 8 miles a day ever since. Meaning he has logged over 160,000 miles running since 1975. That's enough to circle the earth 6 times. And the dude has just run day after day, putting in the hours and days, which is the inspiration for the name of this colorway. And it was really cool for them to pay homage to him. And then I also believe it was Tayshaun Robinson, who is the newer runner that they decided to highlight as well. Somebody a little younger that runs daily. So I really think that's really cool that they're paying homage to some people that run on the daily in putting this colorway from a lifestyle model into a running model. Now let's go ahead and start diving into the materials used on this sneaker, because there are a whole bunch of different materials. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I want to start out with some of the netting. So the underlying or the underlays for all of the entire sneaker is this cream netting. And you'll see that on your toe box, your mid panels, and around your ankle collar as well. But you've got that cream colored netting, which I think is just a nice underlaying base layer for this sneaker. Now, once you start getting into your overlays, you've actually got a lot of different colors. The first is this really soft suede tan overlay that wraps around the outer half of your mudguard, up your toe box, and then over into your ankle collar as well. Over your eye stays up at the top of the ankle collar too. And I just love the feel of that. Suede is just super nice to the touch, but a really nice suede. It's also on the interior of the shoe around the ankle collar as well. Now you've also got this like light taupe suede that goes around your mudguard as well, that overlays on top of that tan. So you can see that light taupe-ish colored suede here. And then you've got that dark taupe 3M, and this is actually a really dope design because whenever, you actually probably see it in the ring light a little bit, but whenever you take a flash picture of these, this like dark brown shines like super heavy whenever that flash hits it. So that's on the outer half of your sneaker here, as well as on the inner half of your sneaker. I'm not quite sure what to call this green colored material here. It's almost like neoprene maybe, or I really don't know. It's like nylon-ish, but it's like this weird material up here on the inner half of the toe box in this like light olive green color. I do think that's an interesting color choice with the rest of the color palette on this sneaker, but just very interesting to have this light green material here. I kind of dig it for the pop of color that it brings. Now that green color does come up onto your tongue in a netting as well, so you do have a little more of that green. And there's actually an extra set of green laces in case you wanted to throw that in to match that inner portion of the mudguard that you see there. Now my favorite color on the entire sneaker is going to be around your heel cage, which is in this like dark aqua blue color. I absolutely think this color is gorgeous and provides a beautiful pop of color to this sneaker. And that actually carries down to the pods for your cushioning system, as well as the entire outsole is in the cream and that aqua blue color. Now your New Balance ends are actually two different colors. On the outer half of your sneaker, it is in that tan and it is in reflective 3M. So when you take a picture, these two stripes on your end are gonna show. As well as on the inner half, you've got a light blue end, but these are once again 3M. So if you were to take a picture with the flash, those two lines on the end are going to show. Now, one thing that I do find interesting is they do have specialized insoles. I hope you all are able to see that, but it does have insoles with a topographical map on them. So I think that's really dope to have that topographical map on the insoles just to give something special for detailing. Now, one thing I do find interesting about this pair is even though this is a Concepts collaboration, I have looked all over this sneaker and I do not see any Concepts branding anywhere on the sneaker. So normally Concepts will throw their branding somewhere on a sneaker that they collaborate with, but this pair doesn't have any Concepts branding even though it's a Concepts collaboration. So I thought that was really interesting that there was no branding for the collaborating company in Concepts. You do have your typical New Balance branding all over the 1906. If you've had a 1906 before, you've got the N on your toe box, you've got the N on your heel cage, you've also got the N lock right here, as well as the cushioning system on the bottom. You've got the New Balance and the Energy. All the different usual New Balance brandings are on this sneaker, but for some reason, no Concepts branding. Now, I do want to make mention that these do come stock with these really light cream rope laces, but you do have the pair that I mentioned earlier, which is a flat green lace. There are a few more pops of color throughout the entire sneaker. You've got that tan midsole piece. You've got the really olive green, so darker olive green midsole piece as well. There are just a lot of different aspects to this sneaker. I probably haven't touched on everything. But let me just say that I absolutely adore this sneaker as far as the way that it looks. And I can't rave enough about how good this sneaker looks in hand. It's just fantastic, if I'm just being honest. And I hope you all, if you had the opportunity to grab these, you were able to. I do know that due to early access, so I had early access that I was able to hit on these. But due to early access, a lot of the larger sizes weren't available when the widespread release happened on Friday. Or yesterday on Friday, and I was really sad that a lot of people didn't get those bigger sizes because they sold out during early access. I was lucky enough to grab a size 13 whenever they came out in that early access. I just had to grab this shoe to give you guys a review, and because I absolutely love it, and these are going straight to the toe. So let me know down below what you think of the Concepts and New Balance 1906U hours and days. I hope you all enjoyed taking a look at this sneaker with me, because I absolutely love it. I hope you all were able to grab it if you wanted to, and that you enjoyed taking a look at such a unique colorway on the New Balance 1906U. Thank y'all so much once again for tuning in. I appreciate you very much. Please stay safe, stay blessed. We will see you soon, and peace out.